So, Mr. Garner, I can't remember if I want to call you Joel or Shane. How about Joel Shane? Anyway, Mr. Garner. Here is the first 6 coats of varnish. We do, and you can see how rough that surface is right there. So we do 6 coats, and then we do what we call a knockdown sanding, and then we do additional 4 coats, and then we do a final sand, and then we do a final, which gives us a mirror finish like this over here. Okay, so this is just a progress report, and this is you know, what it looks like at this point in time on the project. Oh yeah, I remember what else I was going to show you. So I put a new piece of wood on here. There was rot. There's a big chunk of rot out of your floorboard. This is your front seat sits on this, and this is an access hole to be able to look into the bilge and check your bilge pump, make sure everything's working properly. We just got 1 coat of this paint on it so far. We matched the paint that was in the boat, and then and this is your front seat frame. This is your flooring. So it's not available anymore. So I can't find this flooring anymore. I investigated that. We do have, now the flooring cleaned up pretty well. That's the worst of the pieces of flooring, and you really won't be able to see it because it's going to be, you know, your seat's going to be right here. And this can also be dyed. And then to repair this spot, we've got a nice wide band on the back of this board, and our thought was to fasten that band in and then take a slit out of here and glue down some that's in good condition. But this is what's happening. It's drying up and shrinking up and pulling apart. I think that's the only bad spot we've got. Hang on just a minute. I'll find the rest of your pieces here in a minute. Now another possibility would be to change your flooring to something that's close, but again, the exact is no longer available. Did the pediflute go by?
So it's right over there. I see it.
Other side?
Yeah, it's getting ready to come back. Right here. Right here it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. What about this stuff too?
That's twist. That was used in 65 through 67 Super Sports. It kind of looks like a yarn that's been.
I always liked it.
Yeah, twist is pretty cool. This is pediflute. So this is this is similar to what you have, but the spacing on the lines, this is 1/4 inch, and yours is about 3/16 of an inch. It's a little more than an eighth, but about 3/16 of an inch. So so we could put pediflute and renew your flooring with pediflute if you'd like, or we could dye what you have, and where are the rest of his pieces, you know? Did you see where? We'll find the rest of your pieces here shortly. I know they're going to be in storage here in the back, but which storage cart, I'm not sure. Bear with me. I'll try not to keep you too long watching the videos. Try not to keep you too long, but we'll see if we can't find your cart here really quick. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So your flooring. Here, you mind holding that for me? Okay. So there's a piece of your flooring, and it really is in pretty decent shape.
Well, see the couple of the pieces, like let me slide by it. Get
Okay.
it up to there. See, like this piece is a good example. Like it, see how it's got that big,
like a hose or something.
it's got that big crack right down through all that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's actually like a piece of rubber hose that deteriorated and stuck to it. I think you could. I mean, I think if you dye it, that's going to go. You're not going to really be able to see that. Might have to do a little handwork on it, but yeah. I mean, by the time we make this stuff work and improve this stuff, make it look better, you can probably put the Petaflute on there.
Pretty close, huh?
Yeah, and this stuff is just not made anymore. We were unable to find it, and we could make it, but then that's going to take like a year.
Yeah.
It takes forever. But because we had the twist made, and then there's some, and those are expensive because those were Chris Craft. Those were sure enough Chris Craft colors and textures, and we have those special made. So the other possibility would be just to do something that's pleasing and new, and it'll run considerably less per yard. You're not talking about a whole lot of yards, but it's considerably less per yard than the authentic stuff. So let me show you what some of those possibilities are. Yeah, here we go, right up. Here's a Nautilus product. Very similar to the twist. Matter of fact, might be real similar to the twist. But anyway, this has got, there's different colors. There's blues and there's tans and there's this black and white. And this stuff runs $30 a yard. The other stuff runs $150 a yard. So you may want to stick with the lower cost alternative. And the other one would be it's called cabin topping. It's made for the tops of the cruisers. It's made for the decks of the cruisers. It's made for traffic, and it's just a smooth white, or fairly smooth white. I'll just have to see if I have some of that. I don't have some in stock. I don't know if it's on this rack or somewhere else, but oh no, that's the Petaflute. That's the twist. I'll have to let me know what you are considering, and I will what you think you'd like to do, and I'll provide you more information on that option. Thank you.